with a gun. Hello, everybody. Welcome back to the next part of Kingdom Hearts 2. And also, welcome to our 365th video in a row of daily uploads.
Of course, it's Kingdom Hearts.
Of course.
Actually, I'm on the page now, so I'm just going to look out of curiosity. What was the first one that was full-on daily?
You should have asked me when I was looking. I could have told you.
What day does this go up on?
The 5th.
Okay, so, it was the Mario vs. DK video. Nice. I missed out by reaching by a few days.
That's unfortunate.
I'm just saying that would have been really funny. And went to Mario vs. DK.
So yeah, this is we've done daily uploads for an entire. You know, man, how do you feel now that we've officially done daily uploads for an entire year without a single break?
You know, it's actually not that bad. That would be worse.
Are you proud?
I mean, it's way more uploads than I managed on my main channel. But you can say the same.
To be fair, this is much easier for us to do anyways. But, you know, I am proud because there's so many points where we had hiatuses and stuff like that, where if you asked me like 3 years ago, or hell, probably even like 2 years ago, I would never think this would happen. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
I'd be like, daily uploads for a year, you're fun. Just so everyone knows, for a little context, at least for me, I don't know how Mayo ever felt about this. I actually made it like essentially a goal in my mind, if you remember correctly, Mayo.
Yeah, you mentioned that.
I wanted bare minimum for us to have daily uploads for 1 year before I would feel even confident in ever taking any sort of break or anything. Oh yeah, I got my medal level to 30, which means...
Oh crap, I gotta get rid of the banner.
What do you mean?
The channel art banner. Because it's daily.
Oh. Oh, does it say... Oh, yeah, duh. No, I'm not saying that we're gonna stop right now, but if we ever go on a break or hiatus or anything, I won't feel nearly as bad. Though I feel like I like how our schedule is, how we're sitting on it, and how it's been for the past, I want to say half a year at this point.
I still want to switch out Saturday with a co-op game, then put myself back on Friday like it should have been in the first place, but
yeah.
Crash Bash kind of screwed us in that regard. Speaking of, I'm still holding you to that little small-time threat I gave you. If we don't figure out how to fix that game by the end of either Kingdom Hearts 2 or Jack 3, just gonna do something else. We've waited long enough, man.
I still think Mario Party would be a pretty good substitute, at least to begin with. Because those are not like full-fledged games, necessarily.
Yeah.
But, you know, we'll have to wait till the time comes if it doesn't.
I'm not really sure how you would feel about doing Sonic 4 Episode 2, for instance, since Fresh Adventure's going on right now. It's probably not going to be going on by the time you finish this, but...
I said, I remember you mentioned that, and I said not, probably not. That's probably not what I would like to do. Or, like, not while Sonic Fresh Adventure's going on, I don't want to do it.
And as for the other co-op games, they're either Locked Off Fine Prerequisites or Battle Block.
That one would be a fun one when we inevitably go to it. That one, too, we can get away with one person recording, because I think our screens are both going to be the same. Though we'll probably both record just to...
Yeah, just take the Crash Bash approach.
Yeah, pretty much. So, I want to see how many treasures I got on that, because I was medal level 30 like the entire time. Ooh, Ultima G, nice. Did I get all the treasures? Not surprised. When you have medal level 30, basically, you're super overpowered and you win by default. It's kind of crazy.
The co-op was like, there's a few games where I think I probably could move them on my side to co-op, but I'm just not 100% sure about how I could make that work. Like, would we have to use Parsec or something similar to that, or?
Inevitably, those trees are 2D. We'll inevitably figure that stuff out. I'm just learning all the little intricacies of this game and how they compromised certain things. They're not 2D anymore, except for those ones in the background. Those ones are 2D.
Oh yeah.
Hey, do we get to watch the death of Mufasa? Oh shit, I was joking.
Is that what we're watching now? Well, sorry, Mufasa.
We didn't get to actually see the death of Mufasa.
I was about to say that would be too violent, but then I remembered that it was in the original movie, and the original movie was rated G, if I remember right.
I think so, yeah.
Most of Disney movies are G. Like, pure Disney, not
Is this technically a time skip we're watching?
Yes!
Or is that Mufasa? No, this isn't how the movie goes. Oh, and is that how he dies?
Also, that rock was not that high when he jumped up.
Wait a minute, do we actually watch the... I haven't seen this in such a long time.
I don't think I've ever seen this.
Please tell me he says, "Long live the king."
He won't.
I'm so disappointed. Okay, so they showed the death.
Also, 2D wildebeest.
Yeah.
That one's not a surprise.
I'm really disappointed that they showed such an iconic scene, but they didn't even get to show us the "Long live the king." It's like one of my favorite Disney
lines. Was that scene in the original game too, or was it Final Mix only? Because if it's Final Mix only, it would make sense at least.
That had to have been original game because Simba said no. He was like, "Oh."
Well, no, I mean the scene before, not this scene.
Yeah, no. In the Stampede scene, Simba said no. And as we know, Final Mix, they didn't add any voice lines because Japanese exclusive and such. Even though they could have easily done it, I think.
Oh, they easily could have. If they didn't want to do it back then, they could have done it for the 2.5 remix. But
yeah, for sure. So, hi guys. Welcome to this game's Atlantica. You get to be transformed and everything. Though at least on the bright side...
I'm pretending that Atlantica isn't in this game.
Well, I mean, this game's Atlantica in terms of being transformed and stuff like that. Similar to Kingdom Hearts 1.
Fair enough.
But
I got what you were saying. I was just being jerk.
Oh, okay. I on the bright side, though, I think overall I definitely prefer this world over Atlantica, but I still would say this is my personal least favorite world in the game. Not including Atlantica, because I don't count Atlantica. It's not a true full-fledged world.
I think the only world you can compare Atlantica to is Hardcore Wood.
Yeah, pretty much. Which, people don't say that's the worst, so... and the reason why, and I find this to be the worst world, the only real reason why is because you can't, do drive forms, or you can't have all your abilities and stuff. It's literally a completely different playstyle. It sucks. If you could basically be playing this like you would normal Sora, even though you're transformed, it would be totally fine. I probably would like it a lot, but now you get so...
I'm not really sure how they could make that work, though, without having him run on 2 legs, and it would just look really weird.
True. I guess if they made it, closer to how Sora plays normally.
I'm not really sure how they could do that is the thing.
I want to see final form Sora. Tiger Sora. Though I think if I'm not mistaken too, this world can usually be the most, what's it called? Confusing one of the bunch. Oh, I did not realize if I... Oh, lion. Oh. Alright guys, you know the deal. If you want to skip this little part...
Yeah, go ahead.
Go ahead. I almost feel like in the description I should start putting a journal skip. Time code.
Yeah, but that would require you to keep track of the time.
That's true. Ooh, look at all these chests. Oh, wow, I actually have gotten a whole bunch of chests, surprisingly.
Yeah.
More than I've expected. Maps. Halloweeny Town. Speaking of which, we're gonna go view Halloweeny Town. Look at all these characters.
Why is there so many characters in Halloween Town?
Why does the bathtub count as its own character? It's the real question. It's literally in just like a single cutscene. Same with the
Where's the
reindeers.
reindeer?
They're both like in one cutscene, and they're like, "Oh wait, I don't have to look at Sora, Donald, and Goofy there. That's weird."
Remember, everybody, it is the law. You have to say their names in order.
You do. I think they're even ordered correctly. Yeah, look at Sora, Donald, Goofy.
Of course.
Missions. I think it's just the one, right? Yeah. Character files. Halloween Town. Sora!
Donald Duck! Donald Duck!
Please tell me they have the same... No, they don't have the same... What's it called? It's kind of... Wait, why are there two Jack Skellingtons? Please, is it the suited Jack Skellington? Yeah. Even though he's in one cutscene. And we did... Killed 13 Emerald Blues.
Of course.
18 Driller Moles. And 1 Prison Keeper. Puzzle mode. I still need this one piece for hearts, and I don't think I'm going to be getting it until I do the second visit. And Daylight, that's going to take a long time.
Yeah, Daylight, you're not getting to the end of the game.
Yep. That gives you the ribbon, right?
I have no idea. I didn't think ribbon came from any of these.
It does. Not the normal ribbon, the grand ribbon or whatever. I think that was.
I don't know why your memory is so good on this. It's goldfish here on so many other things, but okay.
I have no idea. Look, my brain is.
Maybe you've got Sherlock Holmes' memory.
Yeah.
You remember very specific things, then everything else just goes out.
And then I overanalyze things, you know? For sure. Oh yeah, one thing that really actually sucks. Honestly, this might be the worst thing about being in lion form. No guard.
I mean, you can still reflect. Just
Yeah,
basically
that's
just,
good.
That's better guard. So.
And now we get to use Magnet. Trust me, they're really good for these enemies. These enemies were my hell in
Level 1, oh yeah, me too.
I was gonna say they're still annoying as is, and I died already, not a surprise. Oh god, I have to go through the entire thing again.
You gotta open all those chests, you gotta do everything with the menus.
Luckily the journal is really small this time around. Should have just loaded the save in retrospect. I wouldn't have to deal with that.
Whatever, we're not doing that twice in one part.
What, the journal?
Yeah.
I might do the journal again, because it's really short. It's really small or whatever. Or it's really short this time around.
You say that, but it still took you several minutes to get through it.
True. Never mind then. Once per part. Can I do Wild Ride? There we go.
Beautiful.
I like how we just pile drived it as
Hope he gets the maximum AP increase, because you know that's what he needs more of.
Of course.
You really saved me.
We're just glad.
Hey, who are you?
Did you see any other Heartless around
I don't
here?
remember you.
Heartless?
I don't know who you
Is
are.
that what they're called?
Never met you before.
I'm not sure if there are any
What's a
others.
you?
I don't usually
Did they mention
outside
Simba?
Badlands.
When
I
they
don't think so.
when they got on the road, because I was about to say, wouldn't this the first thing they would think of is, wait, remember
Those bad guys in Black
Simba?
Woods? Or maybe this really big bully named
They might have. I'm not reading the subtitles, and I can't hear it.
I wasn't paying attention.
Oh, well,
It was just the
we might
hyenas
as well go
harassing
take a
them.
look anyway. Wait, the Pride Lands are dangerous.
We're not even in the
Scar
Pride
and
Lands.
hyenas have made
We're
things
in the
unbearable
graveyard.
for everyone. There's no food
I don't think
left.
this
They've
graveyard
driven off the
technically
prey.
constitutes
We're
as the
about to
Pride
starve.
Lands.
We can handle a little
It's
danger.
directly outside of
You
it.
saw us beat those
Yes.
Heartless, didn't you?
As a matter of fact,
I guess
they
you're
said the
right.
Pride Land. She says the
You
Pride
could
Lands
be
is
just
very
what the
dangerous,
kingdom
but I would
needs.
argue that the graveyard is much more dangerous.
Seriously.
Take on this Scar guy and all those hyenas?
Scar,
He took over when our last king, Mufasa, died.
long live the king.
So you're saying this guy is your king? You want us to take down your king?
Hell yeah, guys! We're gonna do in I forget how to pronounce that goddamn word so much.
You're gonna
Usurper.
the king.
Yeah, we're gonna become usurpers, guys. It's usurpers. Thank you.
Sora.
I'd have to refuse, of course.
We're doing it, guys.
I'd
I mean,
like some
technically we
pride
are, right?
So you guys don't mind lending him a paw, do you?
Technically, Scar did.
Yeah.
So,
I mean, if it's biologically accurate, then Mufasa did too.
that is
Tell the other
true.
lionesses. We're supposed to meet her at a place called Pride Rock.
And Scar's gonna do it later. Like, I mean, come on, it's the Lion King. You've
So,
already seen it.
I don't plan.
You didn't see the animated version somehow. You've seen the 2019 remake. That movie made over $1 billion.
I don't intend on seeing that version. Ooh, I gotta
I
fast
haven't.
something. You haven't, or you have?
Haven't.
Because
I think the only live action any of these or those that I've seen is Jungle Book.
Oh, so you saw the good one. I saw Beauty and the Beast. It was It still misses.
I
the
saw
life.
a lot of people complaining about it.
It misses.
I
the
haven't
life.
even seen the animated version of that time.
Of
I ended up
Beauty and the
watching the animated version of that around then. Like it was.
Beast. Beauty and the Beast. That was during the Golden Age.
Yeah.
That was the start of it, actually. I think.
No, it wasn't. The Little Mermaid was.
No. Oh. Oh yeah, that was '91, huh?
And it's Renaissance, not Golden Age.
Whatever. Golden Age. Golden Age is what? The freaking 40s.
No, that's a terrible time for Disney if you didn't know.
Oh yeah, I know. That's when they're producing lots of shorts. Hey, that's when Fantasia came out, actually. I think. So.
I don't.
That's my favorite Disney movie. I think it was 49 though.
I want to say that's 30.
I think it's
It's
49.
an early movie.
We are playing a Disney game basically, so you know what? We can talk about Disney all we want. Got a Brightstone, but I'm pretty sure I have it because it doesn't say anything.
Okay, no, it was 1940.
1940 on the dot?
Yeah.
Or 49?
Yeah.
Oh, okay. I thought it was 49. See, now we're in the Pride Lands. Now, I don't usually kill all the enemies on the way there because this is a giant open area. Because it's relegated to a boss in the second half of the game. Ooh, I got a Power Stone. I don't know. I think
That boss was also terrible for me in my level 1 run.
That one I think I did in 2 attempts. In the first attempt, I don't even know what it was. Like, I don't even know what I was doing, but I don't recall me having too much problems. But again,
spent about 5 hours there. It was
again,
fun.
I had no idea what I was doing.
I had way more trouble on that boss than any other boss in the game. At least up until the point where I had to stop because I lost my save.
First, the boss here is a pain in the neck. Probably one of the hardest bosses in the first time through, if not the hardest boss first time
I
through.
don't even remember the first time boss is here.
It's Scar.
I just don't remember it at all. So must have been absolutely cakewalk for me when I went through it.
Long story short, the only way I ever get through beating him is by abusing Simba's limit. Which is ridiculously good when we get it, by the way, guys.
He says that about almost every limit, though, so...
Mulan's isn't that good, and I don't think Aladdin's is very good, too.
Aladdin's is one of the best.
Mulan's is...
yeah, it's...
That's him.
Beasts... I know Beasts is really good. Oron's kind of sucks, too. Beasts is really good. Jax is the best, I think. Hands down. Simba's is good. I want to say Jax isn't that good. Jack Sparrow, that is.
What is it? I told Rafiki you might be able to help
Jax.
us force
I
the
don't know
hyenas
either.
out of the Pride Lands. But he says
That's
it
how
won't
memorable
work.
it is.
You see, whoever saves the Pride
And I'm trying to think
Lands
if
will
there's
be our
any
next
other
king.
limits
And he has to
offhands.
have
Oh, then there's
boundaries.
Tron's. That one sucks.
Meaning,
I think she
Kind
means
of.
you're
I've
not
heard people
cut
say
out
it's
for the
good, but
job,
I've never
Sora.
had practicalities for it.
I'm
It was
sorry
really
you
good
came
for
all
me.
this way. Hey,
Maybe in level 1 runs
it's
it
okay.
is.
Yeah.
You better
That's
go
what I mean,
before
but-
Scar finds out you're
Yeah, I
here.
don't-
When you're playing an any percent run, then frankly, limits in general just aren't that great.
Look, when you're playing, unless you're doing Donald's or Goofy's aren't that good. Donald's is really good though. Both of his are, especially Flare Force. I don't remember where we have to go. I think we have to go inside the mountain, but I'm not sure. The rock. It's not a mountain, sorry. Serenity Crystal, that one's definitely new. Yeah.
This is kind of open. You said it was Serenity Crystal?
Yeah, that one's new. Yeah. Never jumped it.
That thing is terrible. Why is it there?
The puzzle piece?
Yes. I think it's the bane of my existence.
Yeah. Oh shit! I shouldn't have hit the air. Also, freaking Goofy just fell. He's a turtle, big old turtle.
Hey, he's a really fast turtle. I will have you know.
Oh my gosh, he is like Mach 5 turtle. There we go. Sunset puzzle piece. Where's Goofy? Oh, there he is. Imagine if you saw a turtle running at you like this.
You run.
Rafiki. I'm not gonna talk to any of these guys. Too many people.
Too many voices.
I think there's a safe spot in here. So I'm gonna cut. Yeah. Rafiki. Remember, this world is pretty darn short, if I remember correctly. I think the second visit is ridiculously short.
Hey, a snack.
Snack? Nah.
But could be wrong. I thought, which world was it? There was one world that I thought was pretty short, but ended up not being as short as I remembered.
Aladdin.
Aladdin? Yeah, I want to say that one, yeah. Oh my god, Pete Lion.
Pete! It's so beautiful. Wait, why does he even care? I thought it was only Soren Company that cared about keeping world balance.
They're not keeping world balance. He's... I love Pete. Oh, Pete died. Also, the last part didn't have a 60 FPS cutscene. I just realized that.
Yeah, never had one.
I would have.
Well, I guess we're due to with them.
I would have known.
But no, forget Pete. Scar doesn't even fit in this scene. Look how bright he is compared to the rest of the stage.
Go on, ladies.
This is a very
Hunting to
But Pete actually blends better than Scar does.
do.
Pride Rock isn't even black.
This.
Normally, it's.
Prey.
I think they're supposed to signify, oh, there's an evil man ruined Pride Rock, but it never changes. It always looks like this.
Yeah. What do you think they're gonna redraw Pride Rock?
No,
Even if it's just for a color shift?
they would not change the color scheme. Well, I guess they would also have to add what's it called? Leaves to the tree and stuff.
Yeah. Speaking of trees, there need to be a lot more of them.
That too. I can only think of a Blaze voice for her. You voice her.
Oh crap! He's gonna screw us over, as I can't think of anyone either. I'm sorry I got you involved in this.
See, that's like my Blaze voice, basically.
Exactly.
It's no big deal. Hey, I had to give it a try, right? So you did want to be King Donald? He's an idiot. Well, you know. Nala, isn't there anybody else who could be king?
There was, but he died when he was just a cub.
Ho 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 ho. Ho ho.
He was the son of our last king, Mufasa. If only Simba were here. There you go, it took you long enough.
Simba? What's a Simba? But Simba's just fine. He was fighting right beside us not that long ago.
You mean Simba's alive? But where is he?
I am Goofy, and I'm going to tell you, yes, he's been alive all along. That? I don't know.
Still, Simba's alive. I can't believe it. Please, tell me more about him.
He's good at roaring. Of course.
But first, we should get away from Scar. Look out through Wildebeest Valley.
Yeah.
You won't follow us there.
Yeah. Yeah. Oh, I wanted to hit Nala. We named one of our cats Nala before we had to inevitably give her away. Good times. I miss Nala. One of her eyes was really messed up, though. I'm not sure if that ever got resolved. I think she started going blind in an eye. Yeah. You could tell, too, because her eye was, like, messed up. Huh?
I only ever had one cat, and it was a weird cat.
I mean, it is a cat.
Yeah, I mean, like...
Like, I don't know what you're expecting.
Like... Okay, so this is back when we still lived down in the boonies, and we got a cat. They would frequently go and hunt down mice, but
Oh, I think you told me this.
they would only eat the bodies, so they would leave the heads lying around the house, and they would bring them to us like they were trophies.
Yeah, I think I remember you telling me this. This is like the reason why you never got a cat again.
Yes! So gross.
The past, right?
Marble was such a freak. That was his name.
Frank was his name?
No, Marble.
Oh. It's like, why would you name your cat Frank?
That is the kind of thing I would do. I mean, I've told you what my current dog's name is. It's just a normal name.
God, I don't remember it.
Tanner.
Oh. Well, I mean, Tanner at least sounds more pet-like. I'll give it that. Imagine you just go to your friend's house and they're like, Bob, come over here.
Come over here, Frank.
Are the leaves gonna spell sex? Aw. Do you think they kept that in the live-action movie? Even though it says SFX? Allegedly.
And if we're going over allegations, it's a little thing called Kimba.
That's just racist. Am I wrong?
What's wrong? We're never gonna make it.
How?
Because everything I say is racist.
What?
Never mind, it's not important. Here.
You can be like,
I'll show you how.
hey, how's it going? And I would be like,
Do it.
that's racist.
You know, I'm gonna end up dating the video slightly over this, but you know how during the live stream today I was talking about the whole cancel culture thing. You want to know what's trending on Twitter today?
Yes, I do. Also, we get the dash ability. Woo.
It says hashtag things we should cancel.
Uh,
You've gone too far.
Uh-oh. Do they mean the actual cancel that we're thinking of, or...?
Yes.
Wow. I hate cancel culture. It's so dumb.
To be fair, some of them are jokes, but let's see how it goes. But a lot of them are very clearly serious.
I got an energy stone. Ooh, and a power gem.
Ooh, Power Gem's a new one.
So is energy stone, I believe.
No, you have Energy Stone.
What's that new
What was
in
the
my
other one?
inventory?
Power Gem?
Power gem, yeah.
You just need Power Crystal for that whole group.
So now we got dash. This is 100% to compensate for how large they made the areas.
Yeah.
And they have
Also,
no
it
reason
would be
to.
really slow to go around just in general anyway without it.
Yep. I don't know why they made the worlds this, like the areas as big as that. Like, I can understand the main Pride Lands given the second half of the game's boss, but I don't know what's up with the rest. Like, it's just needlessly large. Also, if you guys keep seeing me pause, that's just to... That's when I'm getting a new, what's it called? Synthesis item, and I'm just making sure.
Make sure it's new.
Yeah.
Okay.
It's just a heads up in case you or anyone is like, why the heck are you pausing so much? It's because I'm just quickly checking.
There are some of these that we've got all of them for the group. Like, for example, you've already got all of the darks, so you don't need to pause for those.
Ooh, daylight puzzle piece. Mithril gem.
The real gem.
Pretty sure I got that one.
Yeah, you already have it.
Lucid gem. That actually might be new.
It is new. You never got the Lucid Shard, and that's the C rank one.
Where did those
But you
jump
got the
from?
Stone of the Gem. Rabbit Dog and Trick Ghost.
Have we even... Oh, Trick Ghosts. We didn't fight many of them. Hey, look at it. It's Rafiki. I like Rafiki. Do you like Rafiki?
I don't actually remember Lion King that well, which is funny because my parents tell me that when I was like a really young kid, I watched it nonstop all the times.
The movie that I watched nonstop when I was younger was Finding Nemo.
I was too old by that point. I was already like 12, I think.
I mean, I was too. You're just a few years older than me.
Well, yeah, but if I was 12 then you would have been like
I was
8.
probably
It
9
still would have
or
been fitting.
something. How old are you again? When was, or rather, were you, what?
24.
I'm 23, so you're only like 2 years older, I think.
When Simba's
Basically, 1.5
king of
more
Frost
so.
died, we were told that Simba died
Unless,
alongside
is your
him.
birthday later this year? I can't remember.
November.
Told you that.
Okay, so you're more like a year and
Scar.
10 months, I believe? No, 9 months. So you're basically 2 years older than me, more or less. Hey, Rafiki, what are you doing? What's time? What are you pointing at?
Sora,
Oh.
hurry!
Wait up.
Okay.
You know, if she didn't have any idea that Simba could have been in that direction, they would have just been standing there very awkwardly. Senile baboon. It's a baboon, right?
No, it's a type of monkey. Not a baboon.
I was about to say.
I'm losing. I can't remember the name, but I know what it is. I played enough Zoo Tycoon as a kid. I know this. I just can't remember it.
I played a lot of Roller Coaster Tycoon. That's why I know a lot of roller coasters. Animals are really cool, though. Mithril Shard. I'm pretty sure I already have that, but
I'm almost. Yeah, you do. Power Gem. You already got one of those.
do I have a Dark Shard? It's me, Goofy. Hey, Donald, how are you doing? Couldn't have said it better myself, Donald. Do you think Sora can hear us when we eavesdrop on him? There's a lot of daylight puzzles in here. I shouldn't be too surprised.
There's a lot of those this went on.
Yeah. So I'm pretty sure, like I mentioned, the, what's the name of it? Oh gosh. Wild Ride. I want to Wild Ride you. Yeah, Rodeo. Yeah, there we go. What's the name of that one? Freaking... There's something I won't be able to get for a while. Until I start revisiting the worlds. One I'm missing the one piece on. Puzzle piece.
Mandrill. Okay, thanks.
What?
Okay, what Rafiki is.
Oh.
I knew it started with an M. I just couldn't.
Did you Google it or did it just come to your mind?
I googled it because it was bugging me. Because I know what it is. I just can't remember the name.
So this is where Kingdom Hearts 3 got its inspiration of moving and using spells, because that's the thing.
They got their inspiration from themselves.
Yeah. And here's also a new-ish mob. It's technically 2. I don't know if they split though. The voodoo things. Mithril Stone. Don't know if I have that one.
Mithril Stone, you do.
Can't say I'm
Got all Mithril except for Crystal.
Crystal from Star Fox Adventures. Ooh, once more, finally. Power Gem. I think that's the one that lets me survive if a hit would get me to 0 normally, I believe. I always confuse the two. Ensures 1 HP after taking... Okay, so no, if I'm getting comboed to death, it'll keep me alive, which, honestly, in this game is the better of the bunch. And I think... What level am I? 25? I think you get second chance at like 48 or something.
It depends on what you selected at the beginning. What did you pick? Was it sword?
I picked the defense to be safe. No, I completely skipped out on the sword. I picked the magic for the +1 magic because I never did it before, and then I picked defense because I'm safety, essentially.
Fair enough, because if you pick sword, then second chance doesn't come until you're level 90.
I thought that was magic. I know there wasn't. It is in Kingdom Hearts.
No,
1.
it's sword.
Ah, okay.
It's me, Sora. Donald and Goofy are here.
I mean, I
too.
think I've.
I can double
leaf
check
phrase
for
already,
you.
Which is surprising. Sure, if you want.
Sora, Donald.
Sora, Donald, Goofy! Yay!
There's one more for you.
Do you think it was truly a decision to make it exclusively Sora, Donald, Goofy, that order?
It's 85 if you have sword, so it's close.
What about if you have staff then?
Come on.
It is 65, so it's still high, but it's not.
What
as
about
bad.
once more or whatever? The other one.
Okay, we'll back you up.
Once
Same
more,
with sword.
it's 28 for Mystic. It's 28 for Guardian, and for Warrior it is 47.
So then, what is what's it called? When will I get second chance then? Or yeah.
Second chance. You were on Guardian, right? So you get second chance at 49.
Oh, it's 49. I thought it was 48. I was close though. I think there's going to be another daylight puzzle, assuming I can even grab it. What? Let's try this again.
On the flip side, though, because Guardian, you don't get draw until 47.
I don't get draw until 47? What
Yeah.
the heck? Well, I guess I'll have to use the Pirates of the Caribbean Keyblade forever.
Mystic and Warrior get it around like 20, 25.
Once I start getting some decent amount of money, I'm gonna just start buying the stuff for Donald and Goofy, because why
Might
not?
as well. I mean, sure, they'll blow through it, but hey, maybe they can actually do sort of something
Yep.
at the beginning.
Ooh, I obtained a defense boost and a magic boost for turning in some stuff. Do I have any recipes? No. Can I make anything nice? I want mithril crystals because I would love to make an expert's ring. I'm not really sure if I want to make any of these at the moment. Especially because they're all C ranks. The B ranks, mate, I can only make a soldier's here. I think I'll hold off on this until I get, I can start making a mithril crystal, I guess, maybe. I was gonna save. I think I just saved, but I'm gonna save again and you can't stop me!
Fine.
Also, I can talk to Donald and Goofy. It sounds like Simba's friends are in trouble. This may be a new enemy. Let's go after Sora. I mean Simba. Okay, I meant to do his laugh, but he's just turning into Banjo whenever I try it. No.
That's a scream.
Oh, do you want to tell everybody what you had the last time we recorded this? On in the background?
Oh yeah! I had a House of Mouse clip which was just Goofy screaming and saying squirrel.
Wait,
For basically an entire hour.
you recognize?
I didn't even notice until after the fact. I think that's the best part.
They're playing for fun.
Nala?
Can't you tell? Okay, see, I can understand Simba not noticing Nala,
It's me.
but Nala not noticing Simba? He looks like Mufasa!
Simba! You
Granted,
are
I guess she
alive.
hasn't seen him since it was a cub. Right?
Hey, what's going on here?
At least this follows the original storyline of the movie. For the most part. Probably more so than any other stage I can think of offhand.
Don't worry.
I guess you could say Pirates was pretty close too.
So that means nobody's planning to eat anybody else for lunch, right?
What would be the least accurate one that wasn't just strictly an original story?
But you are a pig,
But
right?
it wasn't strictly Olympus, maybe?
Olympus was more an original story
It
though.
was closer than in the first game, but
Good.
also
game
thanks for
doesn't
my
even have a story.
I have it open again.
What?
Why am I not
By
surprised?
the way, thanks for reminding me of that video again. It's now on loop. As
Lovely.
it should be.
I mean, you clearly tuned it out before. You probably... Did you only notice it because we left the call and you're like, what is
Yes.
this sound going on?
Save us from Scar.
It was really quiet.
Back.
So I turned it down to basically 0.
Why?
Em just messaged me on Twitter. Because last night I DM'd him and I said
Bad things
first.
happen, and there's nothing you can do.
So you know I can message him and say second.
Yes.
Hakuna?
Hakuna Matata. For some reason I was going to say, are they going to start singing the Bare Necessities? And I was like, wait, that's not the right movie.
Yeah, Jungle Book has never been in the Kingdom Hearts game, even though it was supposed to be at one point.
Which game was it intended to be in?
Birth by Sleep.
That'd been nice.
Yeah, it's in the data for the game. Like, they have the level more or less finished.
Wow.
Just never...
Is it modeled
even has
out and everything?
textures. Yeah, it's got textures, models, everything.
Wow. Kind of sucks that it didn't.
Yeah,
Maybe
no one's really sure why it got cut.
Maybe they were like, it's too similar to Neverland aesthetically, maybe? I don't know.
I don't think it was that similar, though.
So we're never going to get this opportunity because the end of the level is coming up. I want us to voice Timon and Pumbaa.
Who gets who?
You choose. Who gets who?
Alright, fine, I'm going to Pumbaa. No one wants to be left alone! Wants to cheer up Simba!
It's good enough.
Hakuna Matata! I couldn't read that second part.
Why does it not like Hakuna Matata? It's a wonderful phrase that means no worries for the rest of your days. No cares live for today. I don't know. I just wanted to sing the song, alright? Can you, like, blame me? Yeah, I was like, there's gonna be probably no opportunity where we're ever gonna get to voice them.
Basically.
So I was like, we have to
Fine.
do it that
Like,
way.
we got nobody but Nala in this so far, so...
My father's dead, and it's because of
It
me.
means no worries.
It's my fault.
For the rest of your
I can't go back.
days.
It won't change.
We're gonna start singing the Bare Necessities. Also, don't forget to message
Look
M.
at the stars.
Oh yeah, it's very important.
Past. Look down.
I almost did it as the Yoga Doctor. Though that might debatably be funnier.
Dude, on the Yoga Doctor account, and then go to your main account.
Always be there to guide you.
and do third or vice versa.
Father, are you there?
He's gonna know we're in cahoots. Have you ever played Kahoot?
Simba, you have forgotten who you are. You must
It's an extremely important
voice
question.
The circle of life.
How can I go back? I'm not who I used to be.
Hey, this scene was in,
Remember.
what's it called? The movie. Except I think Mufasa was more spirit-like. But I can't really remember. It's been a while since I've seen The Lion King personally.
You can all come out now.
Why does Goofy look like he's in battle stance? I think that's just the idol position. Makes it look
He
like
does
that.
that all the time, apparently. Thanks, Kingdom Hearts 3, for making me notice that.
Oh yeah, that he's always in battle stance.
Like, even when he's supposed to be all relaxed, he's like, okay, where's somebody to kill? I'm ready.
I'm gonna earn the life. Ooh, the circle of life! That's great strength. Increasing MPS restoration speed by 25% after MP is
That would
consumed.
be really good if he didn't spam ethers all the time.
It's true. But I'm gonna use it, and I'm gonna have Goofy in my party. Because I've had Donald for a little too long. And no auto limit. So let's use that defense boost, magic boost, and then my AP boost. What else is new? Oh yeah, Circle of Life. I usually like to use the Circle of Life anyways. Technically, the other Keyblade I was using, the Olympus one, is better, but why not use the Circle of Life? Like I said, I usually use them anyways. I don't know why. Maybe I did when I was younger, so habit.
You don't know how bad I am at Twitter. I don't know how to send a tweet.
Oh, you mean a DM?
Yes.
Go to his account. There'll be a little envelope.
Ah, okay.
Also, I just want to mention this. I am not really being diverse with my gameplay here, and I'm pressing X a lot, and that's just because the Pride Land doesn't really give me the freedom that I really wish I had. So, I'm just specifying that now. Also, there are these monkey heartlesses, which, if you don't kill fast, can be ridiculously annoying. So, there's that. They go invincible for everyone who doesn't know, and they have this. It's an invincible mask form that does a hefty amount of damage. I'm getting a lot of power gems this part. Wow. It probably is helping that. I think the Lion Sora gains literally like double the what's it called, the item boost, because I think it stacks with the item boost that you get just for playing critical mode. God, these enemies, I hate these enemies so much. These guys were also the bane of my existence in level 1.
Oh, I can't send him a message. Is he okay, Doctor?
It's probably follow her to follow her only, if I had to guess. Also, I got an energy crystal. Should be
also,
good.
apparently Yogi Doctor is now being followed by, or must be now being followed by anyone you're following.
How dare you. I got an energy crystal. By the way, you should check that off.
Really, I need to follow Yogi Doctor myself.
Check it off, Bao! Oh, he has 2 potions. I'll let him
Oh,
do
which
that.
one? Sorry.
Energy crystal.
Oh, thank you. You already had an energy crystal.
Oh, okay. It said new, so being safe.
Maybe you got it, then you died and lost it.
Or I used it. Frost crystal. That one might be new.
Big one. Frost. Yep, that's new.
Man, I can't wait till I have a much bigger magnet radius. Pretty sure if you follow him on Yogaidr anyways, he'd follow back. It's, you know, our account. Also, I don't think we mentioned this before, but it should be pretty apparent. Magnet uses a lot of it. Especially right now where our MP gauge is not the largest.
Don't worry, you get MP from this next boss.
Do I?
Yep. It says that on the same You know how I went to look up the level of abilities? It also says the abilities you get from story events.
Ah.
So
I'm gonna get a magic boost here.
Yep, MP plus 10.
Oh, plus 10?
Yeah,
pretty good.
It tells you exactly what, like, for example, the hyenas that gave you HP plus 5.
This is my home.
Which is pretty normal, mind you, but
I haven't fought the
50%.
hyenas yet. I assume you're talking about what's coming up in a moment?
Oh, I thought that's what he did at the beginning. My mistake.
No, they just harass you.
Look, I'm only half looking at this. It's, I'm way more intrigued by Goofy right now.
I mean, I can't blame you. Where's my 60 FPS cutscene?
This kingdom doesn't belong to you.
Simba's
I require my 60 FPS
The choice
cutscene.
is yours, Scar. Either step down or fight.
I don't recall Scar being this much of a... Oh, you know, he was this much of a baby.
Oh yeah, absolutely.
But he's this much of a baby because he's a freaking asshole. Do you think they kept the... I know they didn't, but I really wish they kept the Nazi musical number.
What?
Remember the Scar, how he has a musical number where he's with all the hyenas and stuff? It's got like really Nazi... I don't know if it's necessarily Nazi-esque imagery, but it's like World War II German imagery in a sense, so it's very similar. Like if you Google it, you'll find a result about it. Winston, or Robert, stop. Uh-oh, hey, this looks familiar. Hey, that's what I said, Scar. He's gonna say long live the king? Please say long live the king.
This is just the way your father looked before he died.
Come on, say it. Say it. I killed Mufasa. Gasp! Now say long live the king. Please. I require this. This isn't fair.
Well, it's never happening.
Why can't you say such an iconic line?
Are you sure it's not one of those lines that's only iconic to you?
No, it is a very iconic line. Long live the king. Scar's? I don't remember. Whatever happened to Scar's voice actor? Is he fine?
Simba, you get Scar.
I don't know.
Because he wasn't in the new movie, and I think they try to get people to get their original roles back. I'm not really sure.
Excuse me, pardon me.
So I know it was a huge issue when the Scar's voice came out.
You know, like, it's just like a lot of the voices just seemed like they didn't match. And baffling enough, there was a single character that actually did come back to reprise their role. The person matter.
Who? Who'd they
I want
voice?
to say it was the person that played Timon, but I'm not certain.
Who even voices Pumbaa in the original? I feel like it's a name that I know.
And again, though, I never saw the movie, though, the remake, so...
I think once it becomes available for streaming, I don't know if it'll probably come out when Disney Plus is out, though. But if it's not, then I'll watch it.
I'm not even paying for Netflix. What are the odds I'm going to buy Disney Plus?
My family actually might. If they do, then I'll take a gander at it.
Oh, this is the 2019 one. I want the 94 one. Thank you.
Okay,
here's trying to nature. Ernie Sabella was Pumbaa.
Okay. Also, this can be a very annoying fight. All I can say is get Magnet ready.
Yeah.
It makes this much less irritating.
Also, there's somebody in the 94 movie that is credited just as line roars. Frank Welker, you're a legend.
So these guys have not a DM, but they have a retaliation move, and it's a long dash, and it's terrible. Usually when they jump in the air like that, they'll do it. This is also a terrible boss in level 1 runs, but I think these guys could one-shot you a lot. Go. Now we get the last one. There we go. Maximum HP increased. Ooh, Goofy got lucky, actually.
No, it was Mufasa that came back. Name's Earl Jones is Mufasa.
The guy who dies very early on came back.
Yeah.
Do you hear Romper?
No, I don't. I'm too busy listening to the sound of my fans all blowing and Goofy screaming.
He's just licking my hand like crazy.
Oh, now I hear him.
Sorry, second chance on Goofy. I'm gonna have to replace that with Lucky, because Lucky is, you know, better.
It's better for us.
Yeah.
Terrible for you.
For Goofy in specific. Though, I doubt Goofy's been living much anyways. Alright, so here's the boss, guys. Let's see if I can do it first try.
I can't imagine you won't. This is not a hard boss.
This boss used to be a hell and a half for me. And I get to show off Simba's limit. Never really got the chance.
Simba's limit
to
is the reason why it's so easy.
Yeah, thank you, Simba's limit. Hope you like Ethers and Simba's limit. He just slapped him. He just slapped him back. They're just gonna have like a bitch fight? No, okay, never mind.
Is that like if they just start slapping each other?
Roar!
Also, what's with all the motion blur in this scene? Like, it's really noticeable. Why?
Well, Scar's dead. I lied. He's not the actual boss. We're fighting Simba. We want it.
Okay.
We want the throne.
I'm gonna be
No, the real boss is Lion Pete. Long live the king! Whoa, he's a Heartless even though he doesn't have the Heartless thing on him? Does that mean he's technically not... So that mean... Oh, sorry guys for that sound. He's not technically a artificial Heartless then, I guess?
Can't you hear her screaming, what?
Who knows? Goofy's staying with us. Here we go, guys. For some reason, we can see inside Pride Rock. And here's Wildcat. So get up right next to him. Then you want to
just ruin his day.
Basically, what you want to do is you want to just spam X. I think that's the most efficient thing to do. Because Simba's always going to attack anyways. So. Oh yeah, no, using both. I'm just going to use both this way. Then Proud Roar. Waiting for him to do his.
Yeah, but the one remotely difficult thing about this boss is he does have a move that makes him invincible.
Yep. That's the hardest one for me to learn.
Just run around in circles, he'll never hit you.
Sometimes he would hit me, though, was the weird part.
He never hit me.
At least the boss didn't instantly die, like when I was using Beast. That was really funny. Should be doing it, because I think that's his DM, technically. I think he's gonna do it right now. No, he's still just chilling.
He's thinking about it.
Oh, he might actually do it right now. Yep.
Of course, right? You use your limit. Well.
You're supposed to run it in the same direction he runs in. It's alright, though. I think I can beat... never mind. I'll take everything back. Don't go invincible again. He's doing it again, I think. No, okay. I just didn't hit him with the initial roar. Yeah, this is how I always beat this boss, because it is... I just don't know how to do it otherwise. To be honest. Uh-oh.
Oh, well.
Level 1 run, this is a one-shot, 100%, and I died. Of course.
I don't know if I've ever seen somebody die on this boss.
I told you, I'm not good at fighting this boss. I've never been good. Level 1 run was a hell and a half, too. This is one of my biggest,
I think I had more issues against the Twilight Thorn than I did Scar. It was not hard.
Now you're just bragging?
Oh, I had plenty of bosses I did worse than you did. But I need to mention how disgustingly lucky I got resulting. I got like 7 Vickies.
I mean, I did too. You and me are both in that department. We're on the same.
My cat was accusing me of mouse abuse. It was bad.
That's really funny though. I mean, it basically was mouse abuse. Can you blame me?
Yeah, because I knew that I couldn't kill him off as Mickey, so he'd have to die eventually anyway, but...
Oh yeah, I forgot. There's a dash attack that you have to press square.
Yep.
It's really, really good.
It is.
Oh yeah, I just spam X. Look at this. Look at this all the damage. I think the triangle attack just isn't that reliable, is the problem. Ether. Yeah. That's how you're supposed to beat this boss. That's how they intended it.
Clearly.
Yeah. Simba!
Simba! You failed me!
I need you, Simba!
Goofy! No! Not you too!
Actually, I probably don't. Why aren't you affected by magic?
He's invincible right now, that's why. He's just waiting for you to get close.
Hey, that's mean.
Oh yeah, now he's awake.
Maximum MP increased.
By 10.
Donald got
I don't know
5.
why they don't just tell you the number, but...
Probably because you don't see a number on the HUD, if I had to guess.
Maybe, but you can still see it when you go into the status screen.
True. Not even just the status screen, just the pause menu.
Yeah, that's what I mean.
Alright, so that was only phase 1. Just kidding. We just killed Scar. That's not a joke, he's actually just dead.
Yeah, well. That is how you become a king in this world. You got to kill off the old king.
Apparently. That's the only thing that works. You just gotta, it's just battle of the fittest or whatever. Roar! 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 I think I got my dog excited. Let me let my dog out of my room. Let me close my blinds too, because can't let the boogeyman watch me play. No. I like how Sora has he's trying to mimic the idle animation he has when he is doing the locking of the keyhole. Okay, that takes a lot of skill to do that with the tail.
Yeah. Especially considering, it's a limb that he didn't have a few hours ago.
Also, I don't know if tails are, what's it called?
What's with the light show?
Very,
We have to say goodbye for a little while.
I mean, they're not the strongest things in the world, I don't think, for lions.
We'll be back soon.
Oh, that's right.
For lions, no, probably not.
He's gonna be
I mean, lions are apex
probably
predators, though.
forget about his two best buddies.
Well,
That means they're at the top of the food chain, guys.
Yes, so.
What do you mean, yes, so? What if he
Just
forgets
telling,
to tell the
you know,
carnivores who we
all
are?
2 people who
Who
don't
won't
know,
look at you, and you're a pig roast.
which is our entire audience.
Same thing. I'm not sticking around to be anybody's pork dinner.
Pumbaa?
Goodbye, Pumbaa.
Pumbaa, were you listening to the Goofy song?
I guess so. I don't remember, because we just finished the last worlds. Ooh, I got Fire.
Yeah, it doesn't tell you Fira, it just says you got fire elements again.
Yep.
It does that for all the elements.
I don't know if it. I highly doubt it's gonna force me to go to Hollow Bastion, but I think that's the next.
You gotta go back to Twilight Town.
I gotta go back to both. I want to check real quick. I'm gonna do my Zexion battles, but I just want to check what the episodes I have to do here is. Returning the page. Oh yeah, no, I just have to go to. No, I might detour there first, just to get that stuff carried away or squared away. And all right,
You're gonna have to go right back anyway. Is the thing.
Yeah, that's true. Well, we'll have to figure it out, I guess. I don't know. But let's do our. I don't know why I just walked in and out of there. Instinct, I guess. Let's give this a try. Three runs of Zexion.
No, I've been thinking that you were gonna make it ever since, at the very least, Agrabah, if not earlier.
I mean, so did I.
It's kind of baffling.
Should have changed my Keyblade, but whatever.
But now I just want to be sticking to the rules because I want to see how long it'll take you to get there.
I think I can beat him this time around.
Heard this song and dance before.
I have faith in myself.
You ought to believe.
Okay, Parappa.
Either that or leave myself Sonic Adventure again. So
It's always that. Oh no, I'm going into the book world. Have you ever been in the book world before? You have to read.
oh no.
Oh, I forgot I had second chance. So I was like, why didn't I die?
So once more, but yeah.
Once more, sorry. I confuse them all the time. Why don't they just call one Combo Survivor and one is Combo Survivor?
I mean, to be fair, in the later games they just get rid of the second ability entirely. I think it's just once more. Once more does them both.
As it should be.
Or maybe it's second chance, and that second chance doesn't. I don't know for sure, but the one ability does both.
Oh my god, my reflected all that dispel damage. Guess I shouldn't be too surprised. Reflect is really good.
Reflect is broken.
Or Reflect, the base reflect isn't the greatest, but it's still really good.
I mean, it's still really overpowered and consider that you cannot take damage with it.
Yep. And we're going to be getting the second upgrade fairly soon. It's from beating Zaldin, I believe, so...
Sounds about right.
He's going to do his DM on us and when he's barking. Because, why not?
Is he going to bark 13 times?
Probably more than that. Oh, I wasn't counting. Oh! This might actually be the finisher right here. Let's see.
Not believing it till I see it.
Nope, he's gonna do one more DM. Okay, I'm gonna try to count. 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13. Oh, I thought I didn't make it in.
Oh, you barely made it, but you made it.
Get me out of this nightmare. Boom! Again,
There you
item
go,
slot.
finally.
That's actually really good too.
Well, more ethers.
Heck yeah, dude. Maybe I should buy some ethers while I'm here. I didn't do that in the last one. Oh, why did I skip the cutscene? Sorry,
I
instinct.
mean, whatever, it's just him vanishing, and I'm pretty sure it plays the same cutscene when you do data battles anyway.
Yeah, which I'll show off regardless. So, Book of Shadows. This is this recipe that requires special materials and a lost illusion, a magical ore, ingredient of item synthesis. Too bad we can't fight him again.
Well, you got your first lost illusion, so I can mark that one off on the list.
Woo! Oh man, we're good. Alright, now the true question is, do I spend the last 2 attempts on Larxene?
Sure.
How long do you think I'll last? Isn't there a Moogle here? I guess not.
I'm gonna give you 45 seconds.
You're so nice and lenient. I give myself like 10 seconds.
Oh, I'm sorry, did I imply that I was gonna be each life?
Oh.
Oh no, that was for both. I mean, I guess that's still more lenient than you, but...
True, true, true. Save real quick. How many
So-
years do I have?
So are you gonna take Jack with you in your epic battles?
He can't join me is the thing.
So it's not even a point, too.
Yeah. I have 27 ethers. Nice! I'm gonna have to re-equip these anyways. Actually, I'll just quickly leave and enter this area. Forgot the entrance was right there. Hey. Friendly reminder, go listen to the original PS2 version of the battle theme here. It's really funny. Look, they tried. I am surprised I've lasted this long. No! That was definitely intended.
First?
I'm just going to accept what's currently going on.
Okay, maybe my 45 seconds thing wasn't too far off.
I am surprised that I am surviving this long. She should do her, yeah. Oh. I died.
Flex was just barely worn off.
This is your fault. Now, the thing is, do I give her 3 attempts, or do I just give her the leftover 2?
Well, I'd say leftover 2.
So this would
Honestly,
be
that feels kind of lenient anyway, because you used your second attempt on, what's his name? Zexion.
Yeah. Well, technically, this is my last attempt then. So I'll do that. There we go. Oh, I did not mean to use that.
Oh, well, there we go.
I need to unequip that ability real quick. I think that one is... Oh, which one is it? I think it's Retaliating Slash. I think. Yeah, it's Retaliating Slash. Yeah, that just killed me. Because I got knocked into the air and I pressed square instinctually and it forced me into an attack animation. Well, I tried. And I got actually way further than I was anticipating, so there is that. Alright,
Thank you all for watching, and next time, going back to Twilight Town.
Yeah, and that'll be fun. I don't know how long that part will be at all. So
I don't think it'll be a very long part.
the part following that will be,
I'm thinking 40 minutes, maybe.
the part following that will be considerably longer, though. That's for sure.
Oh yeah, that's for sure. You might have to. Well, I mean, I imagine you're not going to do all of Hollow Bastion. You're going to split it.
Probably. There's a good split.
Because it's 2 worlds in 1.
Oh, yeah. You're right. So, yeah, so we'll see you guys in the next part, where we'll be going back to Twilight-Tin. See you guys then. Thank you all for watching. Chicken tenders, all toasters, toast, toast, and...